Well, what's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. Today is Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. And before we talk about SPY, if you like our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content. And we try to do that every day and sometimes on the weekends, folks. Also, don't forget to leave us a comment. We always appreciate the comments, and I personally respond to each and every one of those. Also, don't forget to share. Share with your friends, neighbors, trading community, everybody you can share with. It would be greatly appreciated. So let's talk about kind of what we were looking for throughout the day today. This is how we trade SPY today. So we've got a pre-market high. That pre-market high is actually a little bit high. It should be sitting right there at about 550.90. So 550.90 on the pre-market high, 548.36 on the pre-market low. So folks, we've got plenty of room. I mean, we've got $2.50 something cents, folks. That is plenty of room. That's plenty of room to say, you know what? There's plenty of room. Now, we have to also look and see what it did after hours yesterday. Had a nice big sell off, and remember, folks, we had Google, which is Alphabet, and Tesla. Both of those things yesterday had after hours earnings, so earnings didn't come out in so strong. But again, pre-market high sitting up here, pre-market low right here. Now we have a 30-minute zone that was established later in the day. We also have this pre-market. It's two sets of double tops. Again, two sets of double tops right in here at this level, 550.32. But let's kind of get going on the day, folks, and see what happened. Did it run up? Did it run down? I don't know, but here we go, folks. So what do we have right out of the gate this morning? Well, as you can see, we rejected. And again, everything's moving down. So you can look at all your time frames, folks. So look at the 1, 3, 5. Look at the 30-minute. Look at the 4-hour. They're all moving back to the downside. So we took this rejection off of VWAP, and then we had the double cross back to the downside. Now, it is a double cross, but also we got to close below POC. POC was right in here. We had the 920 and POC essentially sitting on top of each other. When that happens right there, folks, you can predefine that risk very, very easily. But again, we had all these things pushing down, double cross to the downside. We were rejected off of VWAP, and we got through the POC all on the same candle. When that happens, folks, that is what we call a green light. Now, when we get one of those crosses to the upside, we call that a green line to the upside. So in other words, or green light. In other words, you need your POC and VWAP back a little bit, reject back to the upside and take it to the upside. But today, look at what she did, folks. She just right back to the downside. Ran this thing down. We had a couple of reports that came out today. Did not want to mess with that first report. So I took it off, took off the table right in here. Nice play back to the downside. Now, on this second trade, I was thinking, okay, well, I didn't get a fresh cross, and we didn't get a fresh cross, but what we did have is we tested the 20. So we tested the 20 right here. We had that pre-market low line just directly below that. So we tested the 20, came back, recaptured the 9 back to the downside. So at that point, I said, you know what? I'm basically at that same level where we kind of bottomed out earlier. So at least go ahead and put it on and kind of see what happens. Look what happened, folks. This was just a beautiful, beautiful. And whether I'm in the trade or not, it doesn't matter, folks. These are the things that I'm talking about when these candles right here are printing. Now, we had a report that came out at 10 o'clock. So right in here, folks, a report that came out, it was new home sales. Came out a little bit worse than expected. Again, we tested the 9 right here. And we just kept on pushing. Now, these levels in here, again, this is a 30-minute zone right here. This is a 30-minute zone down here. This is a 15-minute stair step. So it's a dollar between this zone and this zone. It just gives us targets, folks. It gives us these targets to shoot for throughout the day. We bounced around. We did not close above the 9. I mean, we did up here, but then we recaptured back to the downside. So we just rode this 9. This right in here, this price action right in here, I was thinking, man, what's going to happen? Are we going to push back up again? Because we had this zone right here, this 15-minute stair step. But I was thinking, you know what, we're probably I would think that that we'll take it down to this 30-minute zone right here. That was my target. So once we started pushing down again, we got that nice candle that pushed it down. I said, you know what? It's time to take that trade off the table. This was a really, really strong play. I think we picked up a little over $2 on this trade. Yeah, we did $2. I mean, we're pushing the well over $3 on the movement for the day at this point. It's been a really, really, really good day. And we are literally, what are we, less than an hour into the trading day so far. So we could have shut her down for the day. We did not. Obviously, we didn't. We've got a trading community that we're dealing with all the time. So there's no way we can shut it down. All we can do is talk about these different trades, folks. That's all we can do. Okay, so this next play back to the downside, I caught the fishtail. Caught a fishtail right in here. And push down, push down, push down. I thought we were going to get a little push down a little bit deeper, get down to this 15-minute zone down here. Took the trade off when we started printing that green candle and closed inside that 9 again. So I jumped this trade, but I had a reason to. This was a 15-minute intraday double top right in here. Made that double top on the 3-minute right here. So it was a real simple place to stop out of the trade if it went against me. So anyway, really, really good plays. This play in here, another good play to the downside. This 30-minute zone, coming out of this 30-minute zone, a fresh cross to the downside. Took that fresh cross and again jumped it just a little bit. Could have taken it a couple of minutes earlier off of this 30-minute zone, but looking for a little bit more confirmation back to the downside. I took the trade off the table down here only because kind of an indecision on this candle right here. I thought we might be pushing it up. So I did absolutely positively take the trade off the table a little bit prematurely, but nevertheless still a decent trade. I mean, it's a good trade. I should have let it play out a little bit longer, and that's okay. That's okay. So look what we did, folks. I mean, we kept melting down all day. We get this cross to the upside, cross to the downside, cross up, cross down. It looks like every single cross today paid handsomely, folks. Every single cross to the downside paid handsomely. And the levels, the levels were obviously good. Now look at this nice play back to the upside. We're not going to play this back to the upside. You could take these trades thinking, okay, well, you got that 30-minute zone right here. It is still a 30-minute zone. Come out of the zone, take the double cross to the upside. There's probably not much reason to believe that it's going to push through that 40 level. So you're going to get about 22 cents out of this play. And I remember telling the folks at the time, I said, okay, we got a double cross to the upside, but what we know we have about 22 cents. And if 22 cents is enough for you to put on the trade, then put on the trade. Now, if you're trading multiple SPX, 22 cents is plenty. 22 cents can make you a lot of money on SPX. 22 cents on a single SPY or a few SPY, it's generally not going to yield that higher results. But at any rate, we try to push back to the upside. Now, as far as the rest of the day, we're getting late into the day at this point, and not that there are not trades out there. There are absolutely trades. Had some really, really nice trades. Again, we rejected this 15-minute zone. Again, this 15-minute stair step right in here. Double cross to the downside, take that trade, or off the rejection. My preference is to always, or most of the time, I would say most of the time, always is that's, you don't leave any wiggle room if you say always, always, always. But my preference is to catch plays when they are at least in the fishtail. So I want it to be directly below a major level or above a major level and in the fishtail. That fishtail gives me just a little bit more, I don't know if safety is the right word, but maybe safety. Because we're always looking at where we're going to get out if the trade goes against us. So I'm looking at the 9. I'm not getting out if the trade goes to here. I'm swinging it way up to here. So, not that much room. Again, was not in this trade here, but it was a beautiful, beautiful play back to the downside. I think it was like over $1 run. These plays are just really, really super easy, folks. Next play back to the downside, I said, you know what? It's getting late in the day. We got a couple hours left at that point. So I said, okay, we'll take that double cross to the downside. And it did breach this level back to the downside. Again, we had that 30-minute zone right in here, 541.85, 543.85, 543.85. Good strong level, push back to the downside, got a real strong level below the next line, which was 543.33. This is the level, this next level down, folks. This next level down, 542.93, and this would have been a nice one to be in, but I wasn't in it. Wasn't in it. It was continuation play back to the downside again. Would have been a really, really nice play. But look at this thing; it just melted all day long, folks. It just kept going down and down. Every single cross, folks, almost a cross here, almost a fresh cross. But look at all of these crosses. Some crosses were better than others, no question about that, folks. Now, 350. What are we looking like on 350? I didn't play it yesterday, but I did. I decided to play it today. I was interested in a really quick play. So I made it a really, really quick play. Again, 350 right in here. Could have taken any of these candles, but I was waiting for 350. So 350 right in here, which was essentially what I'm looking for from a conservative standpoint. So I get the cross to the downside, and then that first red candle that closes below the 9, that's your signal to get into the play, folks. That is a signal right there. I had this level down here, 541.31 as my target. So what did we pick up? We picked up a little over 30 cents, which is really, really nice when you're buying multiple SPX contracts super, super late in the day, because it allows you to do very, very well on those particular plays. But that's how she played. It just melted. I want to show everybody something here real quick, though. This is, I want to show everybody this level right here, 542.93. So 542.93, if we look at it on the 1 hour standpoint, folks, it's this level right here. So everybody can see, again, 542.93, this level right here. Look at all of this massive, massive support. So obviously it's selling off big time, a little bit more down here. And then we had this, I think we had a 30-minute zone sitting down here at 541.31. This was my next level down once we pushed through this level. But look at this super, super strong support. And folks, that's on the 4 hour. Remember, the higher the time frame, the stronger the level. Doesn't matter what you're trading, folks. You can be trading stocks. You can be trading options. You can be trading Forex. You can be trading crypto, whatever it is. You can be trading futures, whatever the equity or the derivative is, folks. Don't forget, the higher the time frame, the stronger the level. I didn't come up with this, folks. It's just that's just the reality. But anyway, there's that 4 hour chart, and there's that good 4 hour support at that level right in here, 542.93. Anyway, back to the 1 minute. That's how she played out today. Overall day, trading days like today where it just goes and it goes and it goes are really, really difficult for some people. I love days like today because you can just say, okay, I got a cross. If I take a cross directly below, to the downside, directly below a major level, or even jump the play a little bit back to the downside, I know where my safety is. It's a really, really straightforward way to trade, folks. I love these days. Now, don't get me wrong. Give me a good a day where we just trade between a couple of different points. I love that day too, folks. No question about it. But give me that good trading day. I'll trade it all day long. Anyway, that's about how we did it today, folks. That's how SPY played out today. And again, overall, it was an A+ day. We're gonna call it an A+ day all over the place, folks. So, if you enjoy our videos, please go ahead and just smash that like button, folks. Smash the like button, and don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way, you can be notified when we drop new content. Also, subscribe, obviously. And leave us a comment and share with your friends, neighborhood, your neighbors, and your trading community. I'm still watching live trading as we go on right now, folks. I mean, we got a few more hours for SPY to trade. But you can see how it reacted off of this level right here. Again, this is closed right here, and we've just kind of melted up a little bit of a push down. I do want to bring one thing up on the SPX chart today. This happened early in the day. You see this candle right here? I don't know what happened there. I have no earthly idea. It happened at just after noon today. Don't know what happened. I don't know that it really affected options because you would have seen options just go absolutely bananas. Don't think that it did. Don't know what happened there. But anyway, I saw that. I thought that was kind of neat. But anyway, thank you for spending a little bit of time with us today. Now, if you are interested in live daily trading, head on over to our live trading Discord. It's called Trading Decoded. We're getting ready the first week for free, folks. We do this every single day. We talk about every single one of these plays. Now, I say this to the folks all the time. In addition to helping people become better traders marginally every single day, that's job number one, folks, is to help people be better traders. You can call it teaching people how to be better traders, whatever you want to call it. That is my number one responsibility. My second, but also very important responsibility is to keep people calm while they are in their trades, folks. Trading tends to be very, very emotional, whether you're on the winning side or whether you're on the losing side. So the key to trading, other than number one, having a strategy, number two, sticking to that strategy, irrespective of whether it's a winning or a losing trade, is your ability to remain calm when the trade, with whatever the trade is doing, folks. And don't forget this. Once you're in the middle of a trade, don't watch your P&L. Quit watching your P&L, folks. Your P&L, it seduces you. Your P&L is seductive. It's saying, hey, you've made enough money, get out of the trade. No, folks, your job as traders is to watch the lines on the screen. It either hits your stop or it hits your target. That's it, folks. Those are the only two options, folks. And again, that's my opinion. But again, head on over to our live trading Discord. It's called Trading Decoded. We're going to give you that first week for free. And again, we talk through every single one of these trades. Now, if you're interested in the 920 crossover strategy, here it is, folks. Here it is. Head on over to 920trading.com. The entire strategy is there. Go ahead and check it out, folks. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a strategy that, quite frankly, it might not even work for you. So yeah, go on to 920trading.com. And again, the link for that is also down below. So we're going to say it again, folks. Thank you for spending some of your precious time with us today. We greatly appreciate it. We're going to do it again tomorrow. I'm going to miss the open tomorrow, folks. That's okay. I'll do the end of day recap. I'm going to miss the open tomorrow. I've got CT scan of my abdomen. Not a big deal, folks. Probably a hernia. That's kind of what they're thinking. No big deal. Definitely have to have it operated on. It's in a fun spot. But again, seriously, folks, thank you for spending a little bit of your precious time with us. I greatly appreciate it. So come on back tomorrow, folks. Come on back tomorrow, and we're going to do it again. But until then, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. And we will see you in the markets.